Good morning, everyone. It is September 4th, which means it is day 4 of my 30-day experiment to get comfortable in front of a camera and make a post to YouTube every day. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to answer some questions that I've received over the last couple of years about this channel and that I never really got a chance to address in any other form except through the comments. So I've answered some of those questions individually, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to just kind of take a moment to answer some of them here live for anyone else who's interested. One of the questions I get a lot is, do I intend to make the hardware and software for the CoinBot open source? The answer is maybe. I don't know what the advantages to that are. And if any of you have experience with that, I'd certainly like to hear what the advantages and disadvantages of that are. I'm also thinking that it might be a good idea to sell this as a hardware product. So I'm not sure which direction I'll go. I'm thinking, honestly, on some level, that there's going to be such a small niche audience for people who both like coin collecting and also AI. Trying to combine those two, I don't think makes the niche any larger. So I'm not sure, honestly, that that many hardware units would sell if I tried to sell it that way. And so open sourcing the hardware and software is definitely an option. At some point, I would like to recoup the money and time that I've spent. There's that as well. So I'd like to kind of weigh the pros and cons. And if you could help me with that down below in the comments, I'm certainly open to your ideas. Now, another question that I get a lot is, have I tried printing with other materials other than PLA? And a lot of those questions came out when I was working with a compliant mechanism to grab onto the coin. If I go down the road of doing some more testing and the PLA breaks too easily or it's too brittle or something like that, I can definitely try to switch up materials. For right now, I'm trying to get the dimensions all correct and get everything lined up. And so far, I've really only done that in PLA. Sometimes I receive the question about how I did something. Generally speaking, if you have technical questions about the robot, I will try at some point, I will make a video about the work that I'm doing. And hopefully I'll be able to point you to one of the videos that answers the specific question that you've asked. One of the questions I got asked earlier was, how do I increase the accuracy of my own model? One of the tricks that I use is what I call a consensus method. I'll take one image of a side of a coin and I'll have the machine learning algorithm determine what the design is. So what I did was I took that original image, rotated an arbitrary amount, and then have the model check it again. And I would do that 6 times with the arbitrary rotations of the original image. And whatever the model determined was the design most often out of 6 different tries is what I would call the recognized image. And that is how I ended up getting a 96% accuracy rating on just the Lincoln heads obverse of a small cent. So I hope that answers your question. So I think that's enough for today. I did want to mention that I was getting some good comments on the last few videos. The one that I particularly enjoyed was from a guy who said that nobody cares. And I love that comment because it just made me chuckle, because I wasn't sure if he had actually watched the video or not, or if he was just being mean. But I took it to mean that he had watched the video, because I had actually already said that nobody cares. So when I responded to that in a positive way and told him that I agreed and that these videos were just for my benefit, and I was challenging myself to post 30 YouTube videos over each day over the entire month of September, he said, "Get a life." And so then that made me think that maybe he was just being mean. So my response to that was, yeah, get a life, from a guy who's commenting on YouTube videos that nobody cares about. So it just made me chuckle a little bit. So thanks for that. That being said, really, this is just an experiment to post 30 videos over the month of September. And I really appreciate everyone's feedback. If you have comments or suggestions about what you want me to talk about next, it could be just some random topic. I'm using this as an opportunity to, practice my improv skills. So if you have some random topic that you want me to talk about, I encourage you to leave a comment down below and I will try to talk about it. I think it'll be fun. I think it could be something that we all enjoy together. At least some of us. Some people are sitting in their mother's basements and making mean comments on YouTube videos, which I think is really hilarious, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I think that wraps it up for today. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.